WFAQ LP in McGuanago.
And they got something funny on the radio or some dang thing. I want you to turn your radio up full blast.
WFAQ LP in McGuanago.
Turn it up past 11.
And it's the best. Even I listen to it.
And they got something funny on the radio or some dang thing. Full blast.
$19.56 when the DJ broke to play us something new. Hearts broke, hearts skipped, and we knew that this was meant for me and you. When his honesty was lonely, he was speaking from the heart. I was much too young to know him, but knew it was a start. I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. Go! Raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. It's an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. Michelle, Lady Jane, girl, I fell in love with girls I never knew. I learned to play the guitar while the other boys were busy learning math. But all the simplest equations never add up very far. And my musical persuasions can be reaching for the stars. I was raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. Go! Raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. Just an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. Just an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. Just an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. 1964 when the DJ broke to play us something new. Raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. Raised on the radio, raised on the radio, raised on the radio. It's an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. It's an all-American boy, got my favorite toy. It's an all-American boy, got my favorite toy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Everything is busted, no reason to pretend. Somehow tomorrow's rested, that's hard to comprehend. Sitting in the dark alone, the power's all shut down. Afraid to use the telephone, it's wired into the ground.
police in the morning.
You are listening to America's #1 music station.
Hiroshima.
cold. No more snow, no more snow, no more snow.
My head is spinning and my legs are weak. Two-step dancing, can't hear myself speak. Hope in the eyes of the ugly girls that settle for the lies of the last chances. When slow motion drunks, they wallflower dancers. You come here looking for the ride to glory. Go back home with a hard luck story. I can't hardly wait around till the weekend comes to town. Play one more for my radio sweetheart. Hide your love, hide your love. Though we are so far apart, we got to hide your love. 'Cause that's the way the whole thing started. I wish we had never parted. And when it's late and the night gets colder, don't lay your head on any other shoulder. Some hide themselves out for a good time, but you and I, we haven't sold. So I keep on saying, play one more for my radio sweetheart. Hide your love, hide your love. Though we are so far apart, you got to hide your love. Oh, that's the way the whole thing started. I wish we had never parted. Play one more for my radio sweetheart. 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 Play one more for my radio
fell for it. You could drive home a nail in the sand and drag half-deaf till your hands won't stain that brand as it burns out your manifest grain on these windfall days. Some old crank on your water, they say, heat it on your later than won't they? For the next sun to return, while we calculate just how much look to make on his fate, and the grass won't tell how we made this belt from his wet hide in a moment of pure self-help. Black and tan as every good boy should, as the proof of your metal runs straight through that exit wound that you left on this varicose land. I can't stand all your wires embracing me, thick webster of a glittering tree, like a truckload, unclaimed for the better life, sanctified in your desired duration mire, with a straight face and a bootlace moose for the price of these sediment dreams. I took part in your vacancy, washed over my hands with your glorious fleece, and then I cut this token from the side of this broken and hollowed out monument pain-built. If I could cry, I'd drown in lies in the dead eye of hindsight, and I can raise my arms, I can lift this tired form, I can see why you're baiting me. Stop baiting me with a break in your power, just tempered for how I might choose to relieve this fat soaked need to be king for a day, but for the right pay, to covet in steel gray and stage ape gate for all the vacant bodies burned and unsaved, for nothing more than being all I wish I could wipe from this place. And I'm bound to be rolling in these rhymes, tied on tight from my pockets to my mind, a battered bent tail off my spine, like some half-bent slack-back mule that I can't ride. I don't want to be out of this line, I don't want to be out of this time, I don't want to see what there's left of me. If I could run, I'd drag my gun and set it to right my eyes. If I could raise my hands, if I could lift these tired plans, I'd break out the crack in my mind. If I could run, I'd grab my gun.
Hi, this is John Anello III from the Mugwanago Area Community Choir, and you are tuned into the nation's music source, WFAQ-LP in Mugwanago on 101.3 FM.
I can't find nothing on the radio. Yo, turn to that station.
The world is collapsing around our ears. I turned up the radio, but I can't hear it. When I got to the house and I called you out, she had been crying. It's that same song. The DJ sucks, makes me sad. I tried to turn it off, to say goodbye, my love. That radio song. Hey, hey, hey. World is collapsing round our ears. I turned up the radio, but I can't hear it. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, 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 baby. I tried to sing along. Damn that radio song. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I've everything to show. I've everything to hide. Look into my eyes. Listen to the radio. I turned up the radio. I can't hear it. Now I can't hear it. Hey, 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 hey. Say what? Hey, hey, hey. Let me do that with you. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Say what, say what, say what? Hey, hey, hey. Check it out. What are you saying? What are you playing? Who are you obeying day after day
radio has helped to make people fixated on one particular kind of a sound and one particular kind of a style. And a lot of people today, since music education is virtually non-existent in public schools, they don't even know what they've been missing in terms of music from other cultures, music from America, from other periods, different styles. You may not like it all, but if you don't know that it even exists, how are you going to make up your mind?
Going
This is One True Radio. If you're listening, it's not too late. Now, this week's cautionary message.
Hello, friends. I'm Reverend Hush Puppy. I don't need to raise my voice. With One True Radio, I come in loud and clear. You know, bad music means bad times coming. The rock and roll planet is fast on its way to becoming a reality. I have a rock and roll record. Listen to this.
I am music and I write the songs.
That's a popular song. What happens when we play it backwards?
Hey, you, quit your job and go on welfare.
You see, never play your rock and roll records backwards. Never play your records at all. Instead, listen to One True Radio. Don't be threatened by hard choices. One True Radio has only one knob. Here's how to order.
Send $25 in check or money order to One True Radio, Paranoid Ministries, Mood Ring, Nebraska. Order now to receive at no extra charge your lava lamp, complete with digital display. We don't believe in demographics. Our audience, anyone who will listen. One True Radio.
It must have fallen out of a hole in your brown overcoat. They never said your name, but I knew just who they meant. Whoa, I was so surprised and shocked, and I wondered too if by chance you heard it for yourself. I never told the soldiers how I've been feeling over you, but they said it really loud. They said it on the air, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, now, don't it kind of strike you sad when you hear a song our music.
Still, you're certain there's a place for me. We'll see. Marconi didn't make the radio. For me to stay home and say so.
sun. Baby got vision, child, like a loaded gun. She used my body like a carrion crow, doing a transmission thing, on Dust Radio. Baby, call a number, nobody left in town. Baby, paint skulls and constellations on the ground. Where she lay me gently, she lay me slow. Somebody receiving up there, on Dust Radio. Walking with the spirit, talking with the spine. Mama sing, open up yourself when worlds align. My secret Jesus, good bread road on blood antenna. Dust Radio. Dust Radio.
life of David. And David was a young man that was too young to go. He was the youngest in his best.
My feelings got hurt, and
God knows you will see that I'm the real one.
he's putting on for the free and brave. So how far do we have to go to hear that pirate radio? One song that would steal our hearts before they turn into silver and gold. I'm driving my car real slow, and my baby wants to know when we're gonna hear our song. When we're gonna hear our when we're gonna hear our song. Yeah, when we're gonna hear our song on that pirate radio. Pirate radio. Pirate radio.
Chef from Bristol. Pour le Jean-Michel Bédina. Aujourd'hui, les enfants.
I felt a hot wind on the shoulder that came in from south of the border to be a DJ in
gentlemen, the good times are back.
Massive, Devil's Radio, don't be a broadcaster.
All I ever do is fall asleep with AM radio on, and all I ever hear is static from you. It makes me feel so out of tune. You call my faith, this design. When channels change, I feel our reception's out of line. And all I ever knew from reading the signs with AM radio on, and all I ever see are visions of you. You keep my heart constantly moving. You call my fate. Our souls parallel. When magic fades, I feel I'm running out of spells. This divine love only grows when you leave it seconds out of time.
Step on a train, head for the city light, yearning inside to swim with the tide and taste it alright. Bag on a shoulder, breathing the cold, there by the metal track. She saw it all shine and swore in her mind she'd never go back. She don't mind the late night radio. She don't mind the late night radio. Don't mind the late night radio. Nah, nah. Couldn't have dreamed the things that you seen there on the avenue. She stared right into a million eyes that looked her right through. Telling Red Joe the places she'd go, wiping the table clean. She got no idea the demon of fear of what a broken heart means. She don't mind the late night radio. She don't mind the late night radio. She don't mind the late night radio. Nah, 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 not at all. Nah, 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 not shooting star burning with yellow wings. Every day come with fever and harm, who knows what it brings. Walking a wall without a thought, fall and hit the ground. Sweet Mary Jane with eyes like the rain, alive to the sound. She don't mind the late night radio. She don't mind the late night radio. She don't mind the late night radio.
The all-American half pounder, 2 pure beef patties, lettuce, tomato. Or in the case of last night, this is Rock and Roll Radio. Come on, let's rock and roll with the Ramones. This is Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
To me, a number worthwhile and wrapped in you. This is my wall that fell for you. So our bloodlines are now more defined when I'm feeling your tongue on mine. WFAQ.
Let's go, son. Peanuts. Cold
To the beach, y'all. Ain't no sleep, y'all. To the break of dawn, 5 o'clock in the morning. We keep rocking on. The working people running like the stop clock is on. We got it popping in the meat market. Chicks take a seat, parking by the bar so they can meet the Vic with deep pockets. And them dudes buy them cars and turn them into sweet objects of desire. Big rims on the tires, we finna drop it like it's heavy as hell. The clan of the cave bear used to use a club to hit her, drag her by the hair. Still use a club to get her a martini or a beer. Try to get her home and put the smell of sex in the air. Come through like the cable guy and get her done. That old hit and run, turn them into bitter ones. Tonight is catch me if you can. You can taste the gingerbread. Ain't nothing like waking up with a stranger in your bed. Nope.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Tomorrow I'll be like, where am I? What's your name? Gotta go, I'm glad you came.
But tonight you will be so fun.
Maybe you're the one.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Putting on some airs, king for a day. Hard to face your fears, we wear the mask like Roy McKay. You have a ball today, it's all a masquerade. Shorty paint her face like a clown, but can't take away the frown found under the makeup. I asked her what's her passion, answer was the paper. She's sleeping, they don't want her to wake up. Maybe then she realize her own beauty. Baby, you a star, not just a star in some dude's home movies.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Tomorrow I'll be like, where am I? What's your name? Gotta go, I'm glad you came.
But tonight you will be so fun.
Baby, you're the one.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Yeah, stepping out, I got my best outfit on. gotta get it in. I'm slipping in the darkness like most of the day is gone. We up all night, I wonder if you can hang. We used to hang from a tree, now we hang behind the rope. We VIP, we do it B.I.G. Ain't no need to CID. The entire scenery shrouded in mystery, clouded with greenery. 6 girls to every 3 dudes, so you have half a chance if you ask to have a dance. One's ready to freak off, don't need no romance. They belong to the sisterhood of the traveling pants. They got them hungry eyes, you know the sensual trance. At a glance, the alcohol got you sexually advanced. The truth is so boring, you gotta pretend a little with antidotes more colorful than the rainbow, the end of Skittles. In the quest to trap the cat, the game is your tender fiddles. To get the boost, so say the sky's falling like the Chicken Little. Come on.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Tomorrow I'll be like, where am I? What's your name? Gotta go, I'm glad you came.
But tonight you will be so fun.
Maybe you're the one.
Soon a new day breaks the dawn. But tonight you will be so Soon a new day breaks the dawn.
Everywhere the lady goes, sunshine follows. All her men return to her like Capistrano swallows. She is like a butterfly, kind of shy, so she smiles. Lost in Hollywood was I, high and dry. The lady never beat about, she just sighed and threw her lifeline out. Now she gives me love and helps me stand in this quicksand of time. And how sublime, like Christmas time, when she is mine. She's a virtuoso in amoroso. Look out when the lady gets the blues. Afraid we're just pretending some happy ending. The mechanism's tricky to diffuse, but I know that a song will save her. So I simply return the favor. in Amoroso. Look out when the lady gets the blues. Afraid we're just pretending some happy ending. The mechanism's tricky to diffuse, but I know that a song will save her. So I simply return the favor. Lost in Hollywood was I, high and dry. The lady never beat about, she just sighed and threw her lifeline out. Now she gives me love and helps me stand in this quicksand of time. And how sublime, like Christmas time, when she is mine.
they get it all. Cienfuegos tiene ya su guaguancó. Hoy siento gran emoción, voy a cantarle a mi tierra, a esa famosa región llamada Perla Sureña. Su mujer es un primor, radiante como una estrella.
off the ground. We got much to talk about and much to reminisce. It sure is right on a night like this. On a night like this, I'm so glad you're here to stay. Hold on to me, pretty miss, and say you'll never go away to stray. Run your fingers down my spine and bring me a touch of bliss. It sure feels right on a night like this. On a night like this, I can't get any sleep. The air is so cold outside and the snow is so deep. Build a fire, throw on logs, and listen to it hiss, and let it burn, 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 burn on a night like this. Put your body next to mine and keep me company. There is plenty of room for us, so please don't elbow me. Let the four winds blow. Hey, around this old cabin door. If I'm not too far off, I think we did this once before. There's more frost on the willow glass with each new tender kiss, and it sure feels right on a night like this.
Frost came for Christmas with a brass monkey date. The Rail King and the Scarecrow up to Florida freight, and they blew on their paper cups and stared through the steam. Then they drank half a bottle of Rag Baker's Dream, where the whiskey keeps following cold pitchers of beer. Me and my associate, like the clientele here, get the onions and the taters, ribeyes on the grill, toothpicks and Luckies, and a coffee refill. As the Rail King lay rocking, he was leaving the ground, then he was flying like Santa Claus over the town, where he came to the window of a house by a stream. Was a family Christmas in a rag picker's dream. There were kids at the table, all aglow in the light. Music in a wintertime sure carries at night. There was turkey and gravy, pie and ice cream, and gifts for each and everyone in the rag picker's dream, where the red eye keep tumbling in our glasses of beer. Me and my associate, like the service in here, there's a 10 for your trouble. You have beautiful hair, make the last one 2 doubles. It's a cold one out there, where the Scarecrow and the Rail King have started to dance, but a nightstick and a billy club won't give peace a chance. Here I think they went that a ways, your song and dance team, heading home for the holidays with a rag picker's dream. On his knees like a fighter, the rail riding king, like a sack of potatoes, like a bull in the ring, where the Scarecrow falls over with a tear in the seam. Home for the rover in a rag picker's dream, where the red eye keeps tumbling like tears in a beer. Me and my associate, like the ambiance here, where they cornered 2 castaways in a white flashlight beam. Merry Christmas and happy days in the rag picker's dream.
about the implications of diving in too deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations. I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Alone between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights. Though there's little variation, it nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Come back another day.
Somewhere in the black mining hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy, hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town, booked himself a room in the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his family. honey boy, this is a showdown. But Daniel was hot, he drew fast and shot, and Rocky collapsed in the corner. And proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rocky, you missed your match. And Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch. And I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able. And now Rocky Raccoon, he fell back in his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Checked out, and he left it no doubt to help with good Rocky's revival. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, Rocky boy, come on, Rocky boy.
Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason. You know the reason. My mother was of the earth, my father was of the sky, but I am of the universe, and you know that it's wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason. The eagle picks my eye, the worm he licks my bone. Feel so suicidal, feel like killing Mr. Jones. Wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason. My mind, blue mist round my soul, feel so suicidal, even hate my
wanna get drafted. I don't wanna get drafted. I don't wanna get drafted.
My sister don't wanna get drafted. She don't wanna go. My sister don't wanna get drafted. My sister don't wanna get drafted. She don't wanna go. My sister don't wanna get drafted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wars are really ugly. They're dirty and they're cold. I don't want nobody to shoot her in the foxhole. Foxhole.
I don't wanna get drafted. I don't wanna get drafted. I don't wanna get drafted. I don't wanna get drafted.
I've been too long with my nose in a book. I hope you sing just as good as you look. Come on over, baby, I got a song for you. A little jump or something I call the wintertime blues. I wanna hear those mockingbird wings. I want gravy on everything. Living in the kitchen, what do we got to lose? Just a nasty case of these old wintertime blues. Cold as night with a big frozen smile. Ain't fooling nobody after a while. Time to let the cat out. I got a real short fuse. I'm just about to blow up these old wintertime blues. Blow a while. daylight and all of them gray. The suicide prevention group is all run away. I'm running out of groceries, I ain't got no rubber shoes. Bring the bacon, baby, I got a wintertime blues. I could cut a hole in the floor, catch you a fish by 3:45, but I'm stuck up on this mountain where I got a bird's eye view. A couple more months of these old wintertime blues. Here we go. And it's a 1, 2, my lips are turning blue. Come on over, baby. What do we got to lose? Just a nasty case of these old wintertime blues. And it's 3, 4, I'm stiff as I'll go. Come on over, baby. What do we got to lose? Just a nasty case of these old wintertime blues. Well, it's the same old drill with that Puxton Tony Bill. If he sees his own shadow, I'm a shooting the